So I'm Annalisa from 360 Aesthetics, and today we will be doing a Q&A. So this Q&A has been requested by so many of you, and I thought, what a good idea, let's get started, put it on the feed so it's a longer video, and also, as you know, YouTube. So what I thought we would do is let's do this in categories. So let's start off with lips. So frequently asked questions with lips. How long do they last? Why don't they last on me? So lip fillers should generally last, I would say 4 to 6 months. The more you do it, the longer they do last. It tends not to last as long in people where their lip fillers are breaking down either because they smoke, they've got a high metabolism, or even I've noticed in some thyroid disorders, because their metabolism is faster, it might not hold as much. So if any of these apply to you, don't panic. It just means you might have to do it a bit more regular than normal. Okay, so next question, let's have a look. Can I use sunbeds after I've had fillers? Yes, you can. I hear this all the time. Oh, I've heard if you use sunbeds that your lip fillers will go down quicker. This is not the case. I would just advise you not to use sunbeds within the first 24 hours because this can actually change the physical state of the fillers themselves. They are a liquid, so we do want them to settle to form a nice shape in the lip. So if you can avoid sunbeds for 24 hours, it's better to. Otherwise, absolutely fine. Why do I have white spots on my lips after lip fillers? Okay, so these are actually called 4D spots or 4-dye spots, however you want to call it. I think everyone calls it different things. So what these are is basically your oil glands have expanded, so you're noticing them even more than normal, and they might appear as small white dots. So these have always been here, don't panic. Where we have actually done lip fillers for yourself, these are actually more visible, and it's just to do with the oil glands in the lips. So don't panic, they should reduce in size as the lips get smaller, and it doesn't happen to everybody. It's just visible on between Russian lips and normal lip fillers. So Russian lips is the biggest craze at the moment. Russian lips, the needle actually is inserted into the lip flatter. So instead of getting this kind of Marge Simpson look, which everybody hates and we don't want to be associated with fillers, it's more natural, but it gives you a maximum definition, maximum volume. So I would definitely recommend this, so you don't get that migration above the lip where someone's looking at you like, I had lip fillers. Can I put makeup on straight away? No. I have had girls come to me and then I said, please don't put makeup on. Straight away, I've taken a picture, I've got red lip gloss on. Please don't do that, guys. This is how you can get an infection, and it's so easy to get an infection. So do not put makeup on for at least, I always say about 24 hours, but usually after 8 hours it should be fine. We need to treat this area like a wound almost. So if we've got a little cut on our arm, do we then go and put lots of lip gloss on it? What is the maximum I can put on my lips in one go? I have seen lots and lots of clinics advertise for 2 ml. Someone asked if they could have 3 ml. So for safety reasons, I usually say 1 ml is the maximum, although on rare occasions I have done 1.5 ml, and this is only if I think that it will be okay for that client to do and if it's in their best interest as well. So let's move on to questions for non-surgical BBLs. So everybody's asking questions about non-surgical BBLs now. They are a safer way of enhancing your peachy booty without having to go for surgery. So why not? Why wouldn't you want to have this? So it is non-surgical, like I said. The treatment does take around, let me get comfortable. It does take around 60 to 90 minutes to do. The maximum you can have in one go is 100 ml. I know you're thinking that's so much, but actually it's really not. It's less than a third of a Coke can. So I would say maximum 100 ml, 200 ml per go. Like lips, well, to actually enhance your lips more, you would do this from 2 weeks from your first appointment. For non-surgical BBLs, it's much longer, so you will need to wait another 6 weeks before coming again for some more filler. So with this, it's not surgical, so you don't need to book a certain time off work. You don't need to get one of those little booty pillows that you sit on and everyone's thinking she's had a BBL. It's not like that at all. You can go about your day as normal. You'll just have some small tiny plasters on the side there, and you cannot have a shower while wetting your behind for, I would say, 5 to 7 days, and that includes the gym as well, because we don't want you to get an infection. We need to keep this area nice and dry. Infections are extremely rare, but this is just aftercare advice given to you, so please keep it dry. Let's see what else we have. Will my bum feel hard afterwards? So while it's healing, if any of you have had lips, they do feel a little bit harder than normal. After the time has gone by, it does start to soften. Sorry, I'm just laughing because someone said, will my bum still feel jiggly? So of course, yes, your bum will still jiggle, like a bit of jiggle, so it will jiggle, but probably not for the first few days. Once you've had it done, it might feel a bit harder than normal, and you might have a bit of redness there, or it might feel a little bit tender, so you can take painkillers to ease that pain if you need to. But generally, let's move on to questions on strawberry laser. What is it? So it's a laser treatment that helps to get rid of the dreaded double chin. I like to call this double chin fat blaster, or some of my influencers said like a sunbed for your chin that breaks down fat. So in those terms, it is absolutely not painful. It does break down the fat with a high temperature in the laser, and this can stay on from anywhere for 4 minutes to 12 minutes, it depends per person. Then we move on to the ultrasound, and what that does is then tightens up this area as well, and all here, so you get nice lifted cheeks and defined jawline. So what other ways can we get rid of fat there? So if you're not scared of needles, you could always go for fat dissolving. So how this would work is we break down the fat under here using an ingredient called deoxycholic acid. And what this does is changes the insoluble fat to soluble fat. So what does that mean? So that means it's able to pass through your urinary system, so you can just pee it out. So the more water you drink, the better results you get. And with these treatments, you need to leave at least 2 to 3 weeks in between. So whereas the strawberry laser is more instant, but I would still recommend a course of treatments, the fat dissolving takes at least 3 to 4 weeks to work. You do kind of have a little bit of swelling under here for a few days, but don't worry, you don't look like a frog. It's not like a huge mass under there. It's just a bit of swelling, so maybe only really noticeable to yourself. But like I said, everyone is different. So which one do you go for? Kind of weighing up the options. Are you scared of needles? Are you not scared of needles? Can you afford to have a tiny bit of swelling under there? Can you not? Do you want results instantly after the first one? Or do you want to wait and maybe get some more drastic results? It really varies per person. But saying that, we've also had drastic results from strawberry laser. So if you have any questions about these, send a message and I'll be happy to answer. So as you can see, and hair's very annoying, we have actually launched strawberry laser for the body as well, which is absolutely fantastic. So this does work the same way as the strawberry laser for the face, but it's for the body, and this helps to break down the fat cells. Use it on your stomach, so all here. You can use it on the love handles. You can use it on your arms, so under here a lot of women get excess fat. We can use it on the legs, the thighs, under the bum, you name it, we can do it there, and it is not a painful treatment at all. So to finish off, I'm trying to think what else you guys have asked about quite a lot recently. Age restriction or age requirement. So I cannot treat anybody under the age of 18 years old. Even with parental consent, we cannot do that, okay? You are still considered a minor, so once you're 18, it's absolutely fine. Please don't come if you're not. If we do think that you do look under 18 years, we can request to see your ID. So this is, you can't show us anything on the phone. It needs to be a hard copy ID, so it needs to be passport or driving license, and that will be acceptable. So can you fly the same day? I've had a lot of requests for BBL during this quarantine time, and a lot of clients from America, Barcelona, Germany, Netherlands, Qatar. I love you guys. Thank you so much for even thinking of flying over to get treatments. It's amazing. I wouldn't want you to fly in the same day if you've had fillers, particularly with nose and non-surgical BBL. So if you can wait at least 48 hours, that's great. It's better for you really, just to make sure everything is nice and smooth, and you don't have any questions to ask me. You don't need to see me after for anything. Whatever concerns you may have, try and wait at least 48 hours and you'll be absolutely fine. So this is just a quick Q&A. If you guys have any other questions at all, please just send me a message and I'll be happy to answer those for you. So I'll keep these videos regular for you guys on Instagram TV and also on YouTube. So please subscribe to YouTube if you haven't already, and I'll keep these videos posted. If there's anything else you'd like to see, please let me know. I'm not usually in front of the camera, it's usually my clients, but I always get messages, come in front of the camera, show us your personality. So here I am, just for you guys. Any questions you have, send them over to me. And I finally and lastly want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all the support that you guys have given me and 360 Aesthetics over the last couple of years, and especially in the last few months. It's been absolutely amazing, and it's so lovely to get support and kind messages from all of you. And you know, when the international clients fly over, best feeling in the world. So thank you for choosing me, and I will keep this content coming. Stay safe guys, and I will speak to you soon.